Hey everybody, my name is Phil,
I'm Erica.
and today we're going to be watching another show. We're reacting to episode 4 of Shrinking, so let's get right into it. Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, so Indiana Jones found out that his client's staying at his
Grace,
house.
hey, it's Jimmy again.
Oh yeah.
But you know that, right? That's why he sent me straight to
Oh, and
voicemail.
Grace is
Give me a call,
still
okay?
seeing her husband.
Right.
He saw them on the
Oh
trail.
yeah, that's right.
Hey, Derek. Morning, Jimmy.
These are apology bagels. I didn't mean to narc on you. When I ran into Paul, I assumed he knew that Sean had moved in.
Yeah, he really fucked me. I mean, it's fine, but you fucked me. It's fine. But
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I hate getting people in trouble when they don't deserve it.
You won't fire him, right?
Unless it has to be fireable.
By the office, and then we'll go over to the.
I mean,
All right. See you then.
I feel like it would definitely be
Who's your
infringing
sweetheart?
on
Is she a sexy
your license.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, is she single?
My bad.
Because, you know, since the divorce, I've been thinking about trying some new things. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to make you uncomfortable.
You're very good at that.
Thank you. Get in the car.
This is kind of cool. Oh yeah, the neighbor was getting concerned about them getting close.
Have you told your folks that you're crashing with me?
Nah, they'd be pretty weirded out if they knew I live with my therapist.
Yeah, I'll acknowledge it's pretty fucking weird. Okay. I gotta say, man, you seem lighter, energized. Let's dig a little deeper. Sean, we haven't talked at all about your time in Afghanistan.
I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy, I've been feeling pretty fucking good. Okay? Like, why would we fuck with that?
That's my job, dude. I got a degree in fucking with that. From the University of All Up in Your Business.
Not yet.
Okay,
Thank you.
we'll get there. No pressure.
What do you do for the rest of this session?
See you at home, man. Hey, so I was just in there with Sean, and I feel like it's time to start unpacking his PTSD, but he won't talk about any of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty common with veterans.
I'm wondering when he'll feel comfortable opening up, you know?
That's easy. Never. He fucked up, created a dual relationship. He thinks of you as his friend / roommate instead of his therapist.
Well, do you think it might be helpful if I ask him to reset our boundaries?
Is there any way to get back?
Did you just buzz at me?
I did.
New plant? What is that, a fern?
I have no idea.
Oh, great.
Why are you here?
Yeah, just dropping off the
relationship
revisions I've done to your estate plan since in the last 3 years you
yeah, I
haven't
guess
returned
that's
to
the
call, email, or text.
Ah,
That's not something to be proud of. Should we go over this now?
it's not really a good time. My daughter's coming by.
Well, this is serendipitous. One of my favorite words. I'll wait here and have her sign your medical power of attorney.
I don't think so.
Oh wow.
What? No. Oh,
Does she not know?
cone of silence.
Meg doesn't know that I have Parkinson's.
So, are you two not on good terms? Cone of silence.
Stop saying that.
Okay.
Her mother and I split when she was little. They moved to the East Coast. We drifted. It was hard to keep in touch.
Why? Was it before phones or planes existed?
So you really think it's important that I do this now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell her and I'll get these signed.
Great.
Hey!
Hey, cutie. Hey, I heard you dribbling. I'm open.
Okay.
I heard you dribbling.
Oh, she's lonely too.
Yeah.
She's an empty
3
nester.
boys.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Connor's coming home from college tonight.
Tell my son what's up.
I will. Well, you guys have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. It's
This is
really
so
good.
weird.
Great to see you.
Yeah, nice kicks.
Thank you. They're Jordans.
Great. Good
Yeah.
for you. See you guys. Pleasure.
Just a pleasure. Holy shit. You guys hate each other. Shut up and shoot the ball.
Pretty sure you told me you never left Pasadena.
Okay, fine, it is an OCD thing, but you know, the Japanese are no dummies.
Okay.
I mean, I'm cool with it.
There we go. I'm gonna sit on your sofa in the same jeans that I just wore to sit on that park bench. Okay? Now it's your turn.
I need to put on my inside clothes. These are outside clothes. I just can't. It's,
Hey,
I
yes you can.
mean, it's not
sit
really a,
Come on.
you know.
I mean, I guess
For
Open your eyes.
couches, like public
couches,
areas. and
yeah,
stuff.
that's
I know you
okay.
are,
In
but
your
it's a
bed,
bed.
Right here with you.
Yeah.
in the sheets.
These are my indoor
How's that feel?
shoes.
it's okay.
I mean, shit, Wally. Looks like you might be able to do anything. Oh, no.
No,
I didn't see it coming.
I'm so dumb. I don't know
Don't
what
panic.
I was thinking. I think I misread the signs because you came over and then, you called me incredible, and I know that I'm not incredible.
Hey, hold on. Wally,
Standing.
you are incredible.
That he's crossing you.
Yeah.
Oh, Wally, not again.
God,
Not
this
again.
is the worst day of my life. I used to be shitting my pants in a Whole Foods, and I mean, it went everywhere, okay? But now this is it, and I'm just freaking out.
Okay, don't freak out. You don't have to. You know why? Because this happens all the time. Do I look upset?
No. Oh, but I don't trust it. It's too much eye contact.
That is a lot of eye contact.
Fuck!
You just forgot your shoes, so.
Thanks.
How do you go
forget
out
your
of the house without
That's why I yelled,
shoes?
Okay, bye.
It looks very nice inside
bro.
compared to what it looks like outside.
Whoa, who's Connor?
Nosy.
Yeah, I know.
Liz's son.
Oh, God, of course she has a son named Connor. He's a college boy.
Boy.
That's so good.
Thinking about giving him a little smooch.
Oh, been there, done that.
Really?
Yeah.
What base?
I fucked him.
Oh,
The
shoot.
last base.
Yeah, it was my idea.
Your mom had the sex talk with you, right? Like she told you stuff like, make sure you pee afterward, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good.
Mom talked to me about it all.
Did she tell you that if things are taking too long, you could always end things with a finger in the butt?
I'm sorry, what? Is that his butt or my butt?
Any butt involved.
Hi. Sorry. I'm looking for Paul Rhodes.
So there's a waiting room just around the corner. If
is
you
that his
flick the
daughter?
switch, it'll let him know you're here.
Oh, I'm not a patient. He's my dad. I'm Meg.
Holy shit! You're Connecticut Meg.
Oh,
Hi. Wow. I'm Jimmy.
Pasadena Jimmy.
Okay, sure. Yeah. It's so good to finally meet you. Paul, look who I found.
Hi, Dad.
Meg,
Got a great daughter here, Paul.
I'm so relieved you think so.
Good guy.
I know.
I'm just saying, nobody should be allowed to leave the table unless everybody's eating,
Agreed. Full 3-course meal. Snack.
What are you guys talking about?
Female orgasm.
Well, those aren't real. Oh, thank God you laughed at that.
He could handle this, and maybe you should give him a chance to be cool, Dad.
Oh, I have had such a crappy day. You have no idea how badly I need to be cool dad right now. I can do it. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. I was just telling Gabby about how before Connor went to college, we sort of slept together.
And you're okay of it?
Yeah.
Did you use protection?
Of course.
And did he use protection?
Yes. Yes.
I appreciate you telling me, man.
Thanks, cool dad.
Oh, I didn't nail it.
I didn't. I don't.
I'm just glad you told him.
Really?
Do you want that kind of relationship?
Different culture.
I know.
Different culture.
Do you want that kind of relationship, or do you want it to be just kind of ignored?
No, I want that kind of relationship. I don't think it needs to be like. I definitely want there to be some education.
Are you okay?
Mm.
Not now.
You don't just
Not
talk
now,
about your
Liz.
sexcapades.
Well,
Yeah.
I can see you're upset.
And I
Hello?
want to know.
it is her
Hello?
son.
You can't help yourself, can you? You gotta butt in. Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's do this. Liz.
Oh,
you know how you're
no.
always criticizing me about my parenting?
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, well, guess what I just found out? Somebody had sex with Alice. I can't tell you who because I don't want to betray her trust, but I'll let you guess. It was Connor.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Is that all you got? Oh boy.
I don't know.
Every time it hurts, it's because of you. Except for once I hit my head on the medicine cabinet. That was me. The rest, you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having my little daughter over there all the time. I appreciate it. She was vulnerable. Your son took advantage of her.
That is not fair. Connor is so not the.
You know what? I'm not done yet. Normally, I would figure this out with Paul. But because of you, he's only talking to me about potatoes.
You forgave me for that.
You're unforgiven. Stay on your side of the fence. Liz, you know what? From now on, you're banned from my house.
Banned?
You're banned. Whatever you are looking for, it's not here. Liz, Liz's purpose. Liz's purpose, are you here? Liz's purpose, it's not here. Go find your own purpose. Your own friend.
Gosh.
I mean, shit, Liz. Get a life.
Great.
So, how is everything else? Are you feeling okay? Everything good health-wise?
Gotta tell her.
Everything's great. It's great.
Good. And are you still dating that art history professor?
No.
Oh, no. What happened? She sounded nice.
She wanted me to go to Burning Man.
How dare she? Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Why do you think he did it?
What?
I just never seen a grown man on a trampoline before.
Not even at Cirque du Soleil. Knee drop. Wow. Just trying to work out some fucking simmering rage.
All right. Anything I can do to help?
Yeah. What happened to you when you were overseas?
What happened to no pressure?
I don't know, man. Come on. I just really need a win today. What do you say?
Fuck you.
It's a lot of.
That's
yeah,
what I
that's
said.
a lot of.
Fuck
Just-
me.
I know you heard me,
It's
James.
about me.
Fuck you.
You know what? If I wasn't your therapist, I'd say fuck you too!
I overheard Jimmy ripping into you earlier, and you didn't deserve that.
Everyone thinks I'm just a mom. I'm not. I'm super cool. I have tiny tattoos. This one's my favorite. It's a Belgian loafer.
That's actually really fucking sick, Liz.
Thank you. And I do have friends. It's just that my best friend got divorced and moved to Australia. And maybe I did get to invest in Alice, okay? Maybe I did. I just don't understand how stepping in and looking after a young girl who no one was taking care of makes me the asshole.
Look, that's a lot. Okay? You wanna get fucking drunk?
Very badly.
I gotta get this off my chest. I lied. I didn't have a basketball that day.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Come through.
I know what you did!
If you're worried that she won't come through for you, it's better to find out now.
No, that's not it.
What is it then?
Off you go. Oh, off you go. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Mr. Laird. We were responsible, I promise.
Oh, that's good. That's nice to hear. Okay, good.
Wow.
We were just
Good kid.
studying, and it happened.
Really, he's getting all the details.
She's just so pretty and cool and really assertive, you know? I'm sorry.
Is that what you want to hear?
You didn't do anything wrong.
It was her idea.
Connor.
Would you want to tell her that I can't stop thinking about her?
Zero chance.
I know. You're asking too much.
Yeah, 100%.
That was beautiful, Jimmy. Come drink with us.
Come.
But you know what? The one you should be worried about is Sean.
Totally. They have an energy. I have seen it.
Sean is a nice kid, okay? He's not like that.
Yeah, but
Is that
he's
why
not
she's
the
not
issue.
texting Connor?
Listen, Jimmy, you got a teenage girl.
How old is Sean supposed to
We
be?
were those ones.
Yeah.
And we were horny as fuck.
20s?
So horny as fuck.
I mean,
Yeah,
think
he's a
about it.
veteran.
You got a beautiful black man back there, all that cacao skin, glistening over in the pool house. Jimmy, teenage girls be fucking. They fuck.
Babe.
Yeah.
Connor got laid.
Derek, don't be crude.
Hey, I need a little guy energy. You watching the game?
3-2 Dodgers. Grab a seat.
Thanks. Hey, about earlier.
Look, I know it must be frustrating when I don't.
No, I made it about me. That was some weak shit.
God, you're beautiful.
Is he there?
I think so.
He probably heard that.
Yeah. Face. Oh.
Wow. Okay. Yo, what is Jimmy doing?
I know.
So, are there what are like the rules for getting your license revoked? Like, is like
It should be revoked by now. Obviously, no one's snitching.
But like, what's ethical? Is that defined, or is that just kind of like a case by case kind of thing?
No, it's defined.
Okay.
Especially
this is
completely out of boundaries, way off the table.
because like it's harmful
He made
to
it very
the clients, right?
complicated. It can be. Like there were so many things in this episode. I'm like, no, you just.
Well, from the beginning of this series.
Yeah. Well.
And I guess that's kind of where Harrison Ford's character kind of drew the line. It's like he knows he knows that he's emotionally breaking these boundaries, but now like physically, you're actually living with someone.
Yeah, that's different. There are other forms of therapy where you don't have to stay in the office, like what I was doing.
Sure.
Where you can do things out in the community, but obviously the boundaries, the ground rules are kind of laid out. So, like, him actually going to his client's home, like, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, maybe some boundaries were set.
But in his type of work? Like, it's not like he was doing occupational type of things and, like, rehabilitation in the home.
No. Well, I don't know how maybe it's their own private clinic and their rules. Like, they don't generally leave the office. But there are some... It doesn't have to be occupational therapy for... it doesn't even have to be a therapist for someone to be taking out a client to do something on the community to help them. It could be like a rehab worker or something. But yeah. But obviously, yeah, what he's doing is like way over. That is just...
Well, I mean, that office of three, apparently, they're all like really good friends.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like they're not like hurting for extra clients or capital. Like, they seem like they're good.
Mm-hmm.
So they can just have each other's backs for this. But yeah, I don't know.
But obviously they're not telling him. I mean, Paul is telling him it's wrong. Like he's not.
But he's not stopping him.
Yeah, I know.
Which I don't understand. Like, because I feel like there's also the bit of like they're such good friends with him, and they know that he's going through something.
Still though, this is like this isn't just about him now.
Yeah.
This is about his clients.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
So it's weird. It's weird that they would just allow it.
I mean, it's a show. It's like a comedy.
I know.
But yeah, this definitely in real life would not happen. And if it does, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it does happen. But
what would have to happen for them to be like, okay, I can't be involved with this anymore. Like I can't like in good conscience say and do nothing anymore. Like if he's already living with a patient that he's treating, is there another level? Like
yeah, probably like if it's getting to a point of harm, like really, it got really, really bad. Yeah, where it was obviously becoming very harmful.
I mean, I feel like you've already opened up that door and you're not in those rooms anymore. So like, how can you even? Yeah, like I feel like it should have been crossed anyway. Yeah.
Anyways, what do you think about the development of the rest of the story?
The daughter and Sean?
I don't know, whatever, everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think between Liz and Jimmy, I think that had to happen. That blow up had to happen.
There's some truth to that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though it came out without tact.
Yeah, but I mean, he was definitely holding that in. She had some feelings about, like, some insecurities about that whole situation as well. That she started working out in the previous episode, but I don't think Jimmy ever really kind of got there. So I think that's good that they finally got to talk about that. He apologized. Oh no, he said thank you for everything that you've been doing, and they seem to kind of mend that bridge a little bit. But yeah, I think that it had to happen. Like, that conversation had to happen. She had to hear that she was doing too much at this
from
point.
him.
Yeah. From him. Yeah. So I like that. I like that they were able to kind of get that out there, and obviously it wasn't the best way, but she handled it really, really well. Like, while he was yelling at her, she wasn't confrontational. She wasn't, like, stopping him to, like, not hear it.
I'm sure she
was hurt, for sure.
Yeah, was hurt, but also probably understands that there's some truth to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. How about you? What do you like about this episode?
Well, yeah, I agree with everything that you said. What's her name? The coworker. The black girl.
Grace? No.
I don't know. She's so funny.
Yeah, she is really good.
Like, yeah. I just like characters like hers, where they're very transparent, blunt, to the point, but yet kind and self-aware, and like they just turn like a feud into like, oh, let's go hang out.
Yeah. And
like, I love that.
Because but like for sure, she definitely has that ability to kind of just, I don't know, turn a situation around. But what I liked was when she went up to her, when she was rock tumbling, she was very straightforward, and she was very like,
yeah,
like it was done in a very thoughtful way. It wasn't just kind of like, let's get over this so that we can be cool. It's
exactly.
Like I have some things I have to say and apologize for.
Yeah, you're right. That too. She's very thoughtful.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
Yeah, Sean and the daughter. You could see that coming. That time that they were chatting in the previous episode, like, whoa, there's some like chemistry there.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, saw that coming. I don't know how Sean feels about her, but I think you could probably kind of tell.
I feel like he wouldn't be into it.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think he's going through too much to be even considering any kind of
that, and I think for sure, and I think he really does value the relationship with Jimmy.
That he would respect that boundary.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I feel like that's something that he wouldn't cross. Or at least that's how I feel. But one thing that you mentioned a little bit during the episode is that you want that kind of relationship with your child. They're able to talk to you about that stuff, but there were limits, or there was like how did you qualify that?
Well, no, I would like to be there. I'd like to be there for the education piece. Like, as they're learning about it, I would like to educate them and be transparent so that they can make their own informed decision. But if they're like in their late teens by then and early 20s and they have no questions for me, and they're like technically at that point supposed to be responsible adults, like if I feel like I should do a good enough job by that point in their lives that they should be able to make responsible choices. But of course, like, if things go sideways, like I would love to be a parent that they can think of, like, oh, it's a safe space to tell me anything. But like, you don't need to tell me about other things that I don't know. Like, I don't need to know about like who you had sex with. If that.
But I guess that's the point that I was wondering about. It's kind of like if you were hanging out with a friend and they told you, oh yeah, that guy that I was seeing, I slept with him. Like, you wouldn't want that kind of transparency with the person, like with your child? Or is that the type of conversation you wouldn't want to have?
I think it depends on what stage of life. Like that.
Yeah, where she is.
Where, yes, of course, she lost her virginity to him. I wouldn't want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Is she in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just like in the beginning stages. I don't know, man. We're not there yet, but I just, what I do know is I do want to create a safe space.
Yeah.
And I don't want there to be any reason for them to hide anything from me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's also, good. You know, like, our values and our beliefs, like, obviously we would, like, raise them with our values, and whatever they decide is, you know, we don't really have control over that. So I hope, you know, that they could read a room of what's appropriate to say.
But then if they read that room and what's appropriate and what's not, isn't the alternative them not saying anything?
No, I think there could be like an exploratory conversation, like, Mom, can I talk to you about this? Instead of just, I'm going to tell her or I'm not going to tell her.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm there.
What do you mean?
I don't think
you don't want to know anything.
I think I don't want to know. I think.
Dude, you gotta get over that.
No, I know. I think I'd want to know, but I'm not. I think my ideal state is I want to know, but I don't think I have like the emotional capacity or mental capacity to know what to do with that information. Like, I would be exactly like him. Like, I get that information, I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
see, I think you're there because you're not thinking about what needs to happen before that. Like, you need to be comfortable with trying to create. I guess you don't have to be comfortable. It's probably gonna be uncomfortable, but you have to be okay with, I guess, like, just accepting that in order to create a safe space, it is gonna take some discomfort, but you want to ultimately create a relationship where you can have those conversations. And yeah, I feel like it's a prerequisite, because how do you, then of course you're gonna feel like, I don't want to know that, like, you're gonna feel that way. I'm not saying that I'm gonna talk about the stuff beforehand.
I'm not saying that I'm gonna stay there. Like, I'm just saying that that's where I am right now. If this happened right now, obviously in the context of this, not with our 2-year-old, but if this happened like with a teen, and like, and I was still in the mental capacity, I'm still at this level of parent that I am.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to know. But of course, you know,
that
things
makes sense. Sorry.
Things evolve for sure. Like, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm just saying, like, right now, that's not what I'm thinking. But you are. That's why I brought that up, right? So, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how.
No, it's cool for me. I'll just say talk to Mom.
No, well, here's the thing: is that we have boys.
Mm-hmm. They have sex.
No, but I only know my experience as a female. So if we had a daughter, I feel like I'd be more comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean,
this is future us
maybe
problems.
Boy,
like,
we're gonna look back on this video like, whoa, they were not ready.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that was a good episode. I think a lot happened. I think it was a bit slower than the other ones. There's a few, like, I don't know, relationship development, but, like, I don't think major story developed much. Didn't even touch on Paul and his daughter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just thought about that.
But yeah, overall good episode. Hopefully they expand on that a little bit more. It sounds like Paul might be running out of time, so a lot of things will have to develop in his family relationships in order to kind of, I don't know, end well, right? So yeah, we'll see what happens there. Any final thoughts on your side?
No, not really. I just like that it touches on familial relationships.
I feel like most of it is, right?
Yeah. And about, like, real issues that people would have. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, and I particularly like the fact that it's individuals who are in, like, the mental health space that, I don't know, I feel like you think that they're the most equipped to kind of navigate away from situations like this.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I was thinking about that too.
Right.
Like, when Sean came up to him when he was going through something, and I'm like, yo, you gotta lead by example right now. Mm-hmm. And then he went and did that. Yeah. I was like, oh, so this is so wrong.
They're human, right? So.
Yeah, they are, but.
They're also trained.
But in front of your client. Yeah. That's wrong. Like, if you know your client lives right there and they're not home, maybe he didn't know he wasn't home yet, but don't make yourself vulnerable. Like, this is why you can't have your clients stay at your place.
There has to be that boundary. But we'll see. We'll see what boundaries get broken next week. So totally. We'll keep it going. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. We will be back next week with another episode of Shinking. Peace.
Bye.